Lutheridge is a camp about 2.5 hours from here, and it holds a very special place in my heart. It's where in 1968 my parents met and fell in love while they were on staff together. They continued to go for at least a week every summer after that, so I wasn't even a year old when I went there for the first time. For 8 years I spent the week in childcare, but after that I got my chance to be a camper. Every year I got to go to this amazing place to play games, meet new friends, canoe, swim, hike, make crafts, and learn about God's love. It's also where I had my first kiss, but that's beside the point. My brother was hired as a counselor in 1991. Then in 1993, following my freshman year in college, it was my turn to join the Lutheridge staff. And when you know it, that's where I met and fell in love with my wife. And coincidentally, we learned that her mother was actually on staff with my parents the summer that they got together. In total, we spent 3 summers working there, and as a pastor, I brought countless kids to camp for confirmation, and I've gone for quite a few retreats in the non-summer months. For me, this is the place that I have experienced the very presence of the Almighty time and time and time again. It's so special that our youngest child's middle name is Laurel, named for the road that loops through the camp. And our oldest child's middle name is Arden, the town where Lutheridge is located, which is right outside of Asheville, North Carolina. That's right, the same Asheville that was absolutely devastated by Hurricane Helene last Friday. Here in Lexington, South Carolina, we definitely had our share of damage and inconvenience, but it's nothing in comparison to what those people are currently going through. High winds and heavy rain have turned the scenic beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains into a post-apocalyptic wasteland of fallen trees, washed out roads, flooded houses, crushed cars, and downed power lines. Folks there have no power, no internet, no water, no gas, and many of them have no way to get out. Businesses demolished, homes destroyed, lives lost. It could be years before these communities are completely healed. I'm scheduled to go to Lutheridge for a roster leaders convocation in a few weeks, but at this point the odds of us going up there aren't looking good. While the camp was spared from much flood damage, when you've got acres of land consisting primarily of trees, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what that looks like. This place that I love so much may never be the same again, and it breaks my heart. I see these pictures and I'm almost at a loss for words, or at least I would be if it weren't for faith. As people of faith, there are words for tragedies like this. The first word is opportunity. As followers of Jesus Christ, we are not a sit around and wait kind of people. We respond. Right now, we have an opportunity to provide for those in need. We can send water, food, clothing, money, and yes, our prayers to those people. Some of us can even offer our time and talents to go there and help. A second word is unity. At times like these, all of those things that divide us become so inconsequential. We realize what is truly important, and it's not our politics, our opinions, our backgrounds, our race, our sexualities, or our gender. It's people. And we are called to be the children of God. The last word is hope. As Christians, we are resurrection people. Because of the empty tomb, we know that death and destruction are never the end. God is always in control. Life and love will ultimately win. No matter how high the waters rise or how hard the wind blows, we always have hope. So my friend, pray for the people whose lives have been impacted by Hurricane Helene. Pray for those who are working diligently to offer aid. Pray for those communities, and while you're at it, if you don't mind, pray for Lutheridge. I'm Pastor Stephen Mims, and that's your Word for Wednesday. May God bless you.